Keke and Okada, how many years? Since how many years? You go yesterday. No man, no, you go Benin. I bet I know the talk myself. Even though, where I don't believe for my life, where I don't believe for my life, they will stop by. Where I don't believe for this life, this place will not be stopped by Onisha. Onisha, I don't believe they will stop Okada there. But go Onisha, I don't go see any small bike. Go the whole Onisha, I don't go see Okada there. Bandits. Now what do you do? This is where come on. Come on,
Organa video if you come with. Na Photoshop.
Where you go?
Na Photoshop. Na Photoshop. Na video you go.
You know maybe the
Organa video.
You
See, na lie.
Yeah, you show you Nabi. You go to you go to
Listen, na Lagos Island.
You go to that place.
Na Lagos Island win the world.
May I show you my own now? Well, may I show you my wife before Benin? See what oh, Baba God will bless you. You will be mumu here. People show the people there. Welcome to Benin people. Go see. You go see the Oba Benin Palace. You go show them the Palace of Oba Benin. No argue for that. What can you? Have you been a video? Oh, you do video. Everybody see. Now they show Benin.
You go in white place. See. All in-law, they get money from the white side.
You know, show for anybody now. Now, in-law you get. Now, in-law you get. Lucky. Now, in-law now you get. In-law.
No, you get better in-law.
No, they be one. See, wait. Let me tell you. When you see somebody who marry better in-law. Wait, make I tell you. Calm down. See, hey, wait. See, tell him. You gonna say this one. He married for better place. But you know the girl and show for the person body. You know, show where he.
You know, we marry. You don't win. No money to no money. See,
what you show there? I want. If you go they go play Emilio and me who they flex pass. I beg you. Emilio where they support. And me who they flex pass where get money. If they don't play, what they do? Tunubu where get money everywhere. If they flex speed. If you be in love to Tunubu nobody they talk about this thing.
This man is healthier than Emilio.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program this morning.
Hello, thank you. Hello.
Bystanders and listeners and Christian Chuku, a wonderful Monday in the city of Lagos. This is how it rolls every morning. You can see live here, live feeds in Ogba, Lagos. This is the Bystanders. Yes, this is Bystanders and listeners. Once again, welcome to the program. Happy New Week. From us here in Flip TV. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the program. As you come online, please like the video so that we can have an extension to more viewers. How we the point newspaper this morning. I also have the point and the punch newspaper this morning. Good morning, Ademola Atanda. Good afternoon over there, Agwebo Imafidon. Good morning. As many that are watching us here in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, let's go straight. So today it's the 8th of August, 2022, and we are here to get the analysis, the viewpoints of our reviewers here this morning. And also, there's a link that we posted on the live chat. You can be part of the program. Also, to give your own contribution to the program. No going back on Buhari's impeachment, aggrieved lawmakers. No going back on Buhari's impeachment. That's from aggrieved lawmakers. Impeachment threats not withdrawn. Insecurity still persists. Deputy Minor Whip. We will remove Lawan if he blocks president's removal. We will remove Lawan if he blocks the president's removal, Osun Senator insists. APC senators tired of defending Buhari on insecurity. APC senators tired of defending Buhari on insecurity. That's according to a Benue senator. Lagos Rail opens 23 to transport 500,000 persons daily. Lagos Rail opens 2023 to transport 500,000 daily. Soldiers Amotekun come forest for Lautech students killers. Soldiers Amotekun come forest for Lautech students killers. It is pathetic. Inuobong labored in vain, murdered job seeker's sister. Drivers kill woman, bystander hoodlums steal deceased phone. Drivers kill woman, bystander. Hoodlums steal the deceased phone. UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin bronzes. UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin bronzes. Nigeria needs 21 trillion naira to bridge housing deficit. Nigeria needs 21 trillion naira to bridge housing deficit. On strike, PTA demands federal government as to parents confab. Federal government to implement telecoms beverage taxes in 2023. Federal government to implement telecoms and beverage taxes in 2023. Let's go to the point. Calls for self-defense louder as Nigerians face terrifying insecurity. Calls for self-defense louder as Nigerians face terrifying insecurity. Security agencies have lost their bite. Experts. Security agencies have lost their bite. More states inaugurate defense outfits. More states inaugurate defense outfits. Government fears proliferation of light arms. Government fears proliferation of light arms. Despite hard operating expenses, resilient companies record higher revenues in the second quarter. Despite high operating expenses, resilient companies record higher revenues in the second quarter. Yes, Abiodun Amosun back to battle ahead of the 2023 election polls. Battle royale in Osun over local government poll recruitment, loans, and others. Let's look at some other reports inward. The points newspaper this morning. Okay, Nigerians grown as economy moves near coma. Nigerians grown as economy moves near coma. Worsening insecurity. Protesters call for sack of NSA and Defense Minister. On Tinubu, court fixes September 7 for hearing of forgery suit against Tinubu. 1.145 billion naira vehicles on Niger Republic calls for Buhari's impeachment grow. On the 1.145 billion naira vehicles for Niger Republic, calls for Buhari's impeachment is growing day by day. Okay, let's look at more medals on Nigeria. A big one to Amosun. More medals for Nigeria. More medals for Nigeria. Premier League starts over the weekend. We saw Man U Arsenal posting victory. Man U they lost their first match. Yes. Once again, welcome to the program. This is what we have for today. Post the link. Don't know Lagos. Good morning, don't know Lagos.
Good morning. Let me do it sharp. I'll go this morning.
Okay.
Yes. How are you?
Benue State have inaugurated their own security outfit.
Yes, it's good. I supported it because the way we are going now, everybody have to on board. Everybody has to. Let me first of all, let me not forget my tradition. Anyway, may God bless you, you that watching me. My name is Lucky Eyaguna Edonobi Lagos. Let me be the first speaker. I will only take first, no second. Yes, Governor Tom doing a wonderful work, and I love it. I'm happy. This time around, let everybody come out and make sure secure his people. Every government, if the president has failed, let every government, every local government, everybody, let them take the boon on their hand. Let them take their destiny on their hand. As many governors have said, defend yourself. We must defend ourselves. We don't need to wait for governor. I know election has come. You can see all the governors now. Everybody is going up and down. Like Sanwo-Olu, for 7 years,
he's doing well.
It was doing well.
Leave that open so
I believe Sanwo-Olu is not doing well. Let's say the truth, my brother. He's not doing well. Because they lose in Osun State. That's why you see him going up and down. He's not doing well. What are we benefiting Lagos? We saw all our sweat, our life, and everything here, nothing. At the end, just because they lose Osun, everybody have to wake up. That's why you see someone going up and down. Have you been to Oshodi? So dirty. It's not the way Ambodo plan it. The way I'm seeing it, everywhere is dirty. Agbero everywhere, dirty, throwing nylon, pure water nylon everywhere. Now the government don't wake up. I don't support that. Let everybody take their destiny on their hand. Do your own part.
Okay,
and leave the rest.
There are calls to impeach Buhari. They are saying no.
Buhari, they don't even need to impeach Buhari. He should leave. He should just leave. I don't know why old man like that. What is he looking for again? They should leave. They don't need to impeach him. All this impeachment are just for 1-9. They can't do that. They are looking for money. All of them are going. Do we need the Senate? What do we need the Senate for? Nothing. Senate is there and ASU have his bill strike. Senate is there and petrol has gone up. Senate is there, dollar has gone to 700. What are they there for? Is it for my interest or for their family interest? Then let them go. Both the Senate, both the president, let everybody be impeached. I'm telling you, I get new board, new people.
How do you get new people? Is it
let people wait for 2023. Yes, that's the best thing. Let's wait for 2023.
Who do you think is the right person?
For me, for me, with the calculation I've told you before, with the calculation of Nigeria politics, with the calculation of politics, let's tell ourselves the truth. Number one, Obi could be the best, but the Kaba will not allow him to go there. Kaba will not allow him to go there. Secondly, Tinubu is getting old, and I don't think the Asura will allow him to stress them. Number three, we have Atiko Kwakwaso. But the point is that, politics, everybody would like to serve his own interest. Brother, Northern will vote for North, Yoruba will vote for Yoruba, Igbo will vote for Igbo. That's going to be there. The remaining one, South, they will share it. And that's going to be, before you know.
So you are supporting who?
I'm supporting PDP. I'm a product of PDP. I will lie. It's time for politics now. Anybody coming here to tell you lies, that is supporting Obi, supporting, when you get that day, you see they will have different tone. I am telling you, I will support PDP. Why I support PDP is that, one, I support Obi, but the problem is I don't want to waste my vote. I will tell you lie. I will tell you the truth. I can't hide anything. Those who are coming here to shout Obi, that day you see them, they won't vote for Obi. They will not even vote. I get me. But I'm telling you, why I'm voting for PDP, because of Akowa. I mean, everybody has to choose where you come from. Edo, Delta, we are all the same.
Okay, you are from Edo State.
I'm from Edo State.
The museum, the return of looted artifacts between the governor and the Oba of Benin. Who do you think needs to have custody of that?
It's not the governor.
Why is the governor? Why do you think the governor wants to?
Governor has to do his work to make sure this return back to Benin. That's the job. And leave it to Obas. You understand me? It's a traditional something. It's not a government thing. Government can only support to do that, and that is coming. Join the government with a Britain, but not governor dragging that. Otherwise, I get to be said traditional things. It's a traditional thing. Government should not drag. But I'm saying Nigeria should open their eye if they want election to go well, or else, if that's the case, election should go. Let me tell you, I've told you. People shout you Obi. Listen to me. The youth, don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. If everybody wants to go for Obi, let's go for Obi. But don't allow some people in the Southwest to use you. I get to be. They'll be shouting you before you know. They will end up voting for their brother that very day. At the end, they will not declare Tinubu winner. Think wise. Ekowa is our brother. It's an Igbo man. But I'm telling you, Nigeria, open your eye before you know they will declare Tinubu winner. Shine your eye. Okay. Those who are calling Obi, most of them are Yoruba people.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
PDP and Labour Party. Okay, somebody said the race is between PDP and Labour Party.
That is the two race. Okay. Everybody feel to share whatever is in your mind, in your opinion. But first thing, you need to ask the man, maybe you have a voter's card. And we have the capacity for the what to say. We are not talking about mouth. I always say something. I lean action. I'm a person like me. I let Abuja go and vote in Ekiti. People will tell everything. I'm a politician.
People will tell.
Yes, I'm a real politician. I'm not be talk and mouth. I'm a politician. Everybody that see me now, they know me very well. Say I'm a real politician. I'm not the Bayan politician that I say, and I'm not doing my own say because I say you want to dash me money. I'm working. And I play on my work. In 2018, I worked for Fireme. I sleep for Fireme house. I work very well. Everybody know that. You get me now? I know the capacity I have in Ekiti today. But I never, because of that, one go and sit down in Ekiti. I move forward for my work. I do my own business. I'm a business.
Okay.
Many people are talking out of ignorance that because he's looking for money. He wants people to know that I'm okay. He just a mouth. Because I have many experience. 2017 Anambra, when IVOP and this guy is moving up and down. No, this guy they arrest. This guy they arrest now. They are moving up and down. Say no election in Anambra. I was laughing. Out of the Igbo people, they tell me, say, leave on. They will soon show and color. So when they show and color, you go cool down. Now Igbo, go be Yoruba. And it's true. It's only two persons that are key. Out of them, they're shocking. See, when they do the election, no noise again. And out of the IVOP, went in election day, votes. I know, and I go meet and say, guy, say no election. You vote, you collect money now. He say, you know, go shop. So it's not to talk. If you don't like Tinubu, vote for whoever you like. You have a freedom. You can do anything you like. So, but don't come here and be talking out of ignorance, talking anyhow. Say Tinubu like, somebody God has blessed it. Out of the people that is making noise today, concerning Tinubu, they pass through the man to be a somebody in this Nigeria. So because of the political matter now, some of them will still go back. Later, after the election, they will still sit down together and laugh together. They will still need the help. They will do things together. When Buhari is doing wedding, you know that majority both the PDP and APC they are there. They are in the wedding, enjoying themselves, laugh together. So all the politicians, they know what they are doing. Does that mean?
Okay. Many states are coming out with their own security outfits. Benue State, we have Otekun in the southwest. We have Wago, ESN in the east. When these people are coming out with this thing now, what would now be the responsibility of our security, the army and the police?
See, I'm very happy for that. It's a good development. If they can do it, like the way the Amatekun, they arrange Amatekun very well, and they make it very well, and it's solid. You know what I mean? Now, if the other that can do it, and they should not do it, say somebody owe somebody small money, they not be going there, go and fight. They should remember, say Nigeria have a problem. We attack with security. Not because I say they put you as a security. You don't know the rules of the security again. We went in here, say somebody owes somebody. We went there. Say, why do you owe this person? You forget you have something to do. Very, very important things.
Some of these guys, they leave their primary assignments.
Many of them, they leave the primary assignment, do another nonsense. Like if you look at some police now, they are very useless. Some of the police, they are very useless. If you see them, you see some of them drunk, you will see carry gun, you be doing nonsense. Is there a real police? A police that will be giving a task informant because of money.
A police?
Of course, now we know everything. We are Nigerian citizens, we know what's happening in Nigeria. Is there a security? When you expect a soldier now, when you go to many hotels now, go and research. Even though when the prostitute is leaving now, go there, we see soldier man, we will see them balance himself, be drinking, do everything. So how do you think that kind of person want to work for Nigeria? With the heart. They are looking for money up and down.
Okay.
That's the highest problem we have in the country.
Okay, let's talk about impeaching Buhari. No going back on Buhari's impeachment. That is from aggrieved lawmakers.
I beg. Even they impeach Buhari now, what that will mean for Nigeria now? Somebody that is going to 8 years and he already is close to the 8 years. 7 years has passed. They are asleep since when Nigeria was scattered like this. You see now, because they want to do election, they cannot deceive us. All the Senate, all of them A to Z, they are bastards.
No.
No! I wait. They are deceiving this country. Hello, forget, let them come and arrest me. Wait, let them come and arrest me. They are real bastards. They are there since how many years? How many years? Okay, election, get it or not. They say they want to impeach Buhari. They are sleeping before. Okay, if they impeach Buhari now, who is going to be there? armed robber join armed robber. It's a moving train. All of them, they're criminal, they're armed robber. So when you leave one armed robber, you put another armed robber. So what PDP want to tell us? They ruled Nigeria for 16 years. Are we not in this country? Is it not Nigeria where Obasanjo when he increased fuel? He said any Nigerian man that cannot buy fuel, the amount that increased fuel, should go and sit and say because Nigeria people have money to sit down in the beer parlor and drink 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 5 bike crate on TV. It's not Nigeria.
And increase the price.
And increase
Price of beer.
So it's not Nigeria. Nigeria people don't talk because there are people that time. APC they also if at all APC come up for the power today, PDP take power, all Labour parties take power. You will see the rest of the people. They will be criticizing the party that is there. They will not join hands together and make the forward of Nigeria. They will not think about the poor people in this country. They will think about themselves. You will see the senator will be buying house up and down. You will see the rest will buy house up and down. They forget people that voted for them, suffer for them.
So what is best for Nigeria? What's the best thing for Nigeria?
The best thing for this country is everybody to join and pray to God. Everybody should not tell us that this is to be the best. Everybody should not tell me say Tinubu is the best. Everybody should not tell me say Atiku is the best. Because all of them will know their capacity in this country. Do you understand me now? It's only God can give us a better person. And I believe that by the God grace, a miracle must happen. And in another thing, all the pastors in this country, all the pastors, all they are not helping Nigeria. If you look Baba winner, Oyedepo, you always talk too much. And as a real man of God, when we call himself a real man of God, a man living God, serving the God living, you need to know how to talk. The man don't know how to talk. He didn't behave as a man of God. He behaved as a child. He behaved as a standing. He said, yeah, you have people, I have a member. Is that how a man of God talk?
How does the tout talk?
Wait, if you look at TV Josh as there now, but she rest in peace. If a man make anything concerning Nigeria, you just be gentle. You talk. You can never see TV Josh to cause anybody.
A man of God.
You can never see TV Josh to say this person and that.
One of the way you know a man of God is by being gentle.
The number one man of God I know.
Is that according to your own analysis?
According to my own, my own side, because when TV Josh die, you know that shake everywhere. I was crying. Even though my brother did not go to church, they didn't go to church once. They are crying. You know that the man, he did a lot of things, and go for all in prophecy. Not the people that say 2014, they say Jonathan, they are seen his Azoro. They collect money. I don't know, they don't see Jonathan Azoro. Is it go stand there? I mean, I go for the war by myself.
Thank you very much, engineer, for your analysis. I have Mazira. Good morning, Mazira.
Yes, good morning. And Christian.
7 minutes.
Okay, so 7 minutes. Chineke, the time is too small, but I want to tell you that men of God are the most violent people on earth. Let us go by the history and what Bible says about John the Baptist. Do you understand? Well, it was, thank you, so very violent, and it's the violent that taketh it by force. And as he preaches, he kicked dust and sparks. He was putting on rags, and we run into the bush. He doesn't go in town. He doesn't move. He didn't move in the town. I think you understand. He fed himself on honey and what? Locusts. He was preaching. He looked like a madman, unkempt, the hair. Okay, my brother. Okay. His hair look unkempt. So any gentleman, I don't think they can fit into that very position as a man of God. Gentlemen can never be. Look at Elijah. Elijah was a violent man. Elijah removed Ahab from seats. So David Oyedepo is the man of God we know that doesn't speak anyhow. He rarely, intervenes in politics. Yeah. That's why when he ordered all the members, winners worldwide, to vote to Labour Party, God has spoken. I'm telling you, I love him. Men of God should be very violent, so violent in the realm of spirit and even physical, because you must talk, you must act.
John the Baptist says the kingdom of heaven
suffereth violence, and it is the violence that take it by force. So let me tell you, they shouldn't be gentle. It is time for them to intervene in Nigerian matter, political matter. I didn't understand. Uhuru Kenyatta, Buhari, this both regime, they have bit what? The finger that has fed them. Uhuru Kenyatta
Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and the people of the Southeast protected his father when his father left Kenya in the 90s. After forming that secret group called Meu Meu. Are you listening to me? Now, he worked connect with Nigeria and abducted Nnamdi Kanu from Nairobi airport to Nigeria. And Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated now for no just cause. Nothing. So what I'm saying is that United Nations giving order for 180 days to release that guy is bad. So bad. That time they have given is too much. 180 days, 6 months. They are keeping somebody illegally in detention. He has not done anything. They have not been able to substantiate an evidence that Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime. They to release him. It is gazetted in our system, constitution. You don't keep somebody that is innocent in jail more than 24 hours. Nigeria is going to pay Nnamdi Kanu. They are going to compensate him for what? Assault, insulting him, infringing on his human rights. I didn't understand. They should release him and pay him all his benefits. Let me tell you, Uhuru Kenyatta regime is not left out. Kenya is going to pay with their nose because Kenya is a poor country. They are very poor. Why should Kenya commit this kind of dastard act to Igbo man? Uhuru Kenyatta, you are going to pay with your nose. Okay. In conjunction with Britain. Britain everywhere. Britain, abomination over there is overwhelming. Britain doesn't want Nnamdi to come out because, of course, they are benefiting from this illegal country arrangement called Nigeria. Okay. Britain started Nigeria in 1914. Sir Frederick Lugard and his wife, Florence. They gave us the name Niger area, Nigeria, darkness, bad name. Nigeria is a bad name right from onset till now. Nigeria expired 2014 and we should have all gone our separate ways. But see the role Britain is playing today. Britain is the one that is not allowing this legal disintegration of this illegal arrangements. So what I'm preaching here, what I'm advocating here, what I'm soliciting here is that Nnamdi Kanu should be released before that order. I don't know why International League of Nations are giving us just 180 days, thereby infringing on that guy. They're just leaving that guy to be wasting in confinement. It is bad. Nnamdi Kanu should be out. I'm telling you. Now, Buhari is mad last week because Nigerians, people from the Niger Republic, were what? Trooping into the southeastern Nigeria. To do what? What are their business? Loaded bus. How many buses? They were intercepted by the so-called unknown government. Nobody knows who they are. I didn't understand. Maybe during fracas that may have ensued, some persons were mowed down with blades. Now Buhari is accusing Igbos, IPOB here, IPOB there, all the time. They have even issue order to Google to what? To stop IPOB YouTube. Anything YouTube with IPOB, they should just delete it. It is wrong. Buhari regime is always disaster. A disaster to Nigeria, a disaster to Igbo man. I listen to me. Total deprivation of what is right to life, to every Nigerian. Buhari is a sadist. Nnamdi Kanu should be released. My name is Ralph Tresvant. I'm greeting all of you, Nigerians in diaspora. I'm just telling you the right thing that 180 days given to Nnamdi Kanu is so wrong. They should have released him by now. They should fast track his release. I mean his lawyers. Ejimako, Ejiofo, and what? What's the name of the other guy? Is it Chokfain or McFain? They should work hard so that guy will come out before the issued order date.
Talking about impeaching Buhari. Lawmakers are saying no going back on Buhari's impeachment.
No, I'm not in support of impeaching a man who has spent over 7 years and how many months now. They should have impeached him before now. Buhari should have been impeached in 2017 when he left Nigeria for over 4 months, ruling Nigeria from UK, Britain. His kinsmen, his partners in crime, his accomplice. Yes, he was ruling Nigeria from London, packing Nigeria, his private jet, presidential private jet, presidential jets at the airport there, accumulating demurrages in pounds. You know how much they pay every day? The money he wasted. Somebody that lamented that Jonathan and Buhari, they traveled and waste money on traveling. If I become Nigeria president, I won't travel anywhere. Now, he spent much money. Yes, in 2017, his impeachment was due. Anybody impeaching Buhari now is just a confused person. I'm not in support of these crops of politicians lawmakers in Nigeria who find it very pleasurable punishing themselves, punishing Nigerians, thinking that they are legislating. They are not legislating for me. I legislate for myself. Is there anywhere it's gazetted in the Nigerian Constitution that you shouldn't impeach Mr. President or give him almighty what? Free hand, law. He has power over law. He has what? Right to do everything. But they gave Buhari that impetus and prerogative to act as he likes. Now they are lamenting, they are trying to impeach him. They are what? Backing toothless dogs.
Okay, Benue State Governor inaugurated his own volunteer force.
Yes, he should give them AK-49. I don't like AK-47 because AK-47 will have no effect on this Fulani terrorists. Autumn, why are you a woman? You won as a governor of Benue State. What has been given you as your right is what? Chief Security Officer of that state. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Benue State. Now, if you want to take any decision, we'll be looking at Ochibanjo. Should I go? Mr. Vice President. Of course, you know that Ochibanjo is what? Dummy, a stooge, puppets, a doll, a molded effigy. Automated.
That's your perspective.
Automated. When you wind it, it will be going. Wherever you tune it, wherever you program it, north, south, east, all the four cardinal points, it will be acting according to what the machine he is carrying in his belly. Then Buhari too. Buhari, I don't know him anymore because the kind of reaction and what treatment is given to Niger Republic has proven to every Dikanale, to every doubtful and doubting Tamas.
Okay.
In Nigeria, that Buhari is from the Republic of Benin. So Autumn should go out over there in the fields, in the bush, everywhere, all over the township. And Benue militants with sophisticated weapon, AK-59. AK-47 is not enough. What did I say? It's not enough because he has right to what? To protect, to secure Benue State. Buhari should not tell any governor. They all have veto power in their various states. Statutory powers.
Okay, thank you very much.
Immunity clause covering them indicates that they can do and undo in their various states. You cannot be controlling federal, controlling local government as well, and the state. Autumn should protect his domain. Akara Dolu should arm Amoteku with AK-59 because the way they are, bringing arms from north into that state is on alarming rate. Job breaking, so beautiful and dangerous. The region, man, so scary. Every forest in those states, Fulani herdsmen are there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mazi, Raf, I have Mr. Matthew. We have 7 minutes to talk. Let's look at.
You are shortening the time.
I'll give it 10 minutes. Let's look at. Let's start with going back on Buhari's impeachment. What importance is it to us at this point in time?
Thank you for having me. Matthew is in the. You see, to be quite honest with you, under section 143 of the 1999 Constitution, the lawmakers have right to impeach the president for gross misconduct. But the issue is, the process of impeachment is too cumbersome.
Yeah.
If you are to impeach Mr. President, it will take 4 months and 12 weeks from the moment or from the day you commence the process.
That is, if someone does not interfere.
And that is if there is no interference. And looking at the Nigerian system, you see that it will be a wasted effort to kickstart the process. Because one, tribal politics will set in. Party politics will set in. You see that the lawmakers will not be able to rise above their parochial interests. Look at the last meeting, closed-door session the Senate had, where they resolved to give the president 6 weeks ultimatum to fix Nigerian security issues or risk impeachment. The Senate president did not allow the motion to fly. It was not even listed in the other paper of the day. Even an attempt for the Senate minority leader to raise the issue hit brick wall. To the point that they had to storm out of the legislative chamber. What I'm saying is, even if the Mr. President have committed impeachable offense or offenses as the case may be, it will be difficult under Nigerian scenario to impeach a sitting president. Cast your man back all the places where governors was impeached. You see that it will always take the power at the center to support the lawmakers who actually succeeded in impeaching any sitting governor. Because even to serve the president impeachment notice is another issue. Don't forget that even after the former governor of Adamawa, Murtala Nyako, was successfully impeached, the court have to later reverse impeachment on the basis that he was not properly served impeachment notice. If you cannot get access to serve a sitting governor impeachment notice, how can you serve a sitting president impeachment notice? So what I'm saying is, it is practically almost impossible to impeach a sitting president in Nigeria.
Okay, so that means you are saying that there's no need.
If you start the process, you cannot follow it through. DSS will hound them. Police will harass them. They can, in fact, it's not in Nigeria. It's practically impossible to impeach a sitting president. They will abuse the power at their disposal, and they will stop the impeachment.
Okay, the call for self-defense is getting louder as Nigerians face terrifying insecurity. We have the case of the Benue State governor and other governors that.
No, self-defense is a natural phenomenon. What I'm trying to say here is, if you look at what Fulani said the other day, the governors are the main problem of this country, because there is much they can do with the power at their disposal that they are not using. Go and look at police council, which Mr. President head. You have about 39 members. You have all the governors are members, and you have the police IG, who is a member too, and one other national member. What I'm trying to say in essence is, if you look at that council, you understand that the governors formed a larger number of the members. And the constitution gives, I think section 216 of the 1999 constitution gives that council the power to supervise, organize, and administer police. Now, the part organized is in the hands of the council, and governors are more in number in that council, 36 of them. And before Mr. President hires or fires any IG, he needed to consult with the council. So the council can decide to reform the way police is being organized.
Okay.
So that's why I say the governors are the major problem, because they had a power that they are not exercising. Now you are talking about your state security outfit. I'm not saying it's wrong. We have seen similar one in the southwest, Amateku. We have seen one in Delta. We have seen a in the southeast. But the problem is the police, the federal government through the police are consistently and repeatedly say they will not allow them to bear arms. So where do you go from there? For you to buy arms officially into Nigeria, you must get clearance from National Security Advisor. You must give approval. Don't forget that under there is a fighter, there is a surveillance aircraft chopper that Rivers State bought to protect oil infrastructure in Rivers State. You know that the air user certificate, national government through the office of National Security Advisor refused to give to Rivers State. It got a point where they were compelled to dash it to federal government, because they saw that the aim is already being defeated, because they wanted to complement the effort of federal government in safeguarding critical infrastructure in Rivers State. But because the authority in Abuja refused to give them the necessary certificate to deploy the aircraft for operation, they have to give it to federal government. So they're trying to say in essence is, even if you form Amateku, you form security outfits in Benue State, in the southeast, in Delta, name it anywhere, the police have said they are not allowing you to bear arms. So the governor should use the power at their disposal to unbundle this security arrangement through police council,
okay,
which they are member, so that they will reorganize the police to incorporate different strata of police at the level of state governments.
What will be the
and so that they can have some security power. Okay. You say what will be the
reason why a governor will want to create his own security outfit?
The reason is not far-fetched, because you go by the name of governor and chief security officer of the state, and you see your people being killed on daily basis, being kidnapped on daily basis, and you are helpless. So that will be the drive for the governor to come about their own security outfit.
Okay.
But there's little or nothing they can do until they bear the lives of AK-47, AK-49, or even more sophisticated
There might
weapons.
be proliferation of arms. There might
How
be.
do you now bring this, the arms? Because the truth is, the ones we are seeing in circulation that the bandits, the criminals are using, they do not have the authority of government to bring it. And if you as a government, you want to bring in, I mean as a Lagos State government, as Benue State government, as Enugu Delta, Jigawa, name it, you want to bring your own arms and ammunition. If the authorities at the border, if they get to know of it, they will seize it.
Okay.
So you need a buy-in of the federal government. And the federal government is not willing to allow it to fly.
What should be done to security that will make Nigerians want to believe that the government can handle the insecurity?
There is nothing the federal government can do at this stage to rekindle the confidence of the people.
What is the best thing to do now?
The best thing to do is to unbundle the security architecture, to rejig the security architecture, change the command and control system. Mr. Chigozie, I understand you. Change the command and control system. Rejig it. The system of everybody taking order from Abuja, you should change it. Since the governor go by the name of governor and chief security officer of the state, allow them parades of security power. Like the governor of Lagos State should control the security, to have to a great extent the control of the commissioner of police in Lagos State. The commissioner of police in Lagos State cannot be taking order from IG. Remember the other time in Magodo, when once of police personnel have called to come and execute and enforce a court order. Sanwo-Olu was there trying to prevail on them to put hold on the execution of the order, but they told him that they were acting on order from above. He tried to prevail further. They told him that he should call them put a court through to Abuja, that they are too small to address it. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that the command and control system is faulty.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. I have
just a minute.
Okay,
Yes.
2 minutes.
No, don't give me 2 minutes. I'll just
You said
5
a
minutes.
minute.
5
Yeah,
minutes.
2
5
minutes.
minutes. 5 minutes.
4 minutes.
5 minutes.
4 minutes. Let's look at call for self-defense. It's increasing. Nigerians are facing terrifying security. More states, they want to inaugurate their defense outfits. What's the missing thing here? What's the missing link here? Why would the governor want to inaugurate his own personal?
Because first and foremost, our president he came in through propaganda. And when someone comes in through propaganda, he will definitely fail. The security architecture of Nigeria is built around one ethnicity, which is the Fulani and Fulani people. And that is what is affecting our security architectures. And if these are not done, and the state governors have seen that if they don't agitate for this, they cannot get this thing they are doing. Our president is a retired general, a retired general that feel unconcerned about the people's death. If, for example, in the east, any issue happen, he will send Operation Crocodile Smile. Go and deal with them. They will deal with them. But in the north, he will not be able to do that. The state government, if they can come in one hand, if they can speak in one voice, they will be able to conquer Mr. President.
Okay, let's look at no going back on Buhari's impeachment. Aggrieved lawmakers are responding.
My brothers and sisters, there is no need to impeach Buhari any longer. Let him finish the evil he has started. He will just have better than 10 months to leave this government. Please, I want to beg everybody, let him finish the evil he has started.
What evil?
Eh?
What evil?
You know the evil he has done now?
Tell me the evil now.
One of the evil is that a dollar has turned to 700 and something. The rate of killing has have increased. He has closed a lot of borders. Nobody can walk freely on the streets. He takes by the grace of God. He's a sectional president. If you want me to mention more, I will mention. When he came into power, a liter of fuel was 87 naira. Now, how much are we buying fuel? How much are we buying diesel? But minimum wage still remain the same. So let him finish. Let him finish the evil thing he has started. Let him finish the evil thing he has started.
Good news. Lagos Rail opens 2023 to transport 500,000 commuters daily.
Lagos
rail line.
Which of the rail line? We have two types of rail line. We have the one traveling interstate, and we have the one traveling locally. And the one traveling locally, I'm going to be giving you information.
Interstate.
Wait, is interstate you are talking? Okay, if you are talking interstate, I can listen to. Well, it's not Lagos State project now. It's a federal project now. Why is Lagos State claiming that they are the one that wants to get the benefit?
There's a question between the states and the federal government. So if it doesn't work, then it can't happen.
Let me tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. What Lagos State is claiming is irrelevant. Is what is irrelevant, totally irrelevant. This is what it is. Let them do the local rail. Let it work effectively.
Local rail?
Yes. From this place in Ogun State to their park.
Agbado crossing?
No, it's more than Agbado. This place, Kajola.
Okay.
Kajola in Ogun State. To Mido. If we have local rail, a lot of people will be born. A lot of people are living outskirts of Lagos. They'll be coming in and out. But now they are only doing three times. One goes in the morning around 6, around 2, around the one that goes in the afternoon. In the evening, as it's coming, they will take them. That's all.
Okay. Are you still obedient or you are articulated?
Don't be asking me that question. I have said my mind.
Because you
I am articulated to the core. No, I have told you. I went and I took a research. I am articulated.
Maybe you have gone back.
Maybe they are giving you money to put what's in my mind. I'm not going back. I'm articulated on this platform. I stand my ground anytime, anywhere. I'm articulated.
Okay.
To the call.
Okay.
A grassroots person to the call.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Felix. Edu. I don't believe this. Edu. Good morning, Mazi Chigozie.
Good morning, Christian and viewers. Good morning.
Okay, let's look at the cost for self-defense increasing, intensifying. More governors are buying into the state security outfits, and we see that they cannot. They don't have ammunition such as AK-47, AK-49. How do you fight bandits with such things?
You mean, how do I fight bandits?
How do a state government that has a security outfit that want to face terrorists that are using AK-49, AK-47, how will you fight that same terrorist without having such ammunition?
Okay. You are here representing the Flip TV organization, right?
Of course.
Okay. Now, how do you expect me to discuss a subject that is of interest to the government? The government has the bandits as their...
The government has the bandits.
Extension, of course. Who brought the bandits? No, tell me, are you the one that brought the bandits? Now, how did the bandits find their way, or the terrorists find their way into Nigeria? Where you have the immigration, you have the army, you have the navy, you have all the military architecture. How did they find their way, if not because there is lapses? The government created the lapses, the lacuna for them to exploit for their own selfish interests. So that's why today bandits has become the highest investment of this current dispensation. Banditry, terrorism, and Islamic apologies are thriving, while commercial enterprises, multinationals are now folding, while the bandits and Boko Haram are expanding their territories. So how do you expect me to discuss an issue that is of interest to the same governments you are here,
so
you are representing?
They are saying the government is having its own security outfit to fight the same bandits. They are saying the government have interest in.
Okay.
Is that not an irony?
That is the government. And do you have anything wrong if the government should, of course, set up security structures to defend the locals? Do you have anything wrong at that?
You are saying the government brought in bandits that they are fighting. How would they bring in bandits and they're the one fighting the bandits?
Yes, by the government, I mean the federal government under the, of course, the watch of Muhammadu Buhari and his cabinet, people within the corridor of power. So if any government, who are the governments? And will the government at the center support such move?
Okay.
Like you can see, Autumn of Benue State made a very proactive move to safeguard the locals, his own people, who has become victim of this orchestrated genocide and cruelty, sponsored by the state. Because when the state refused to act, when the state refused to protect the life and property of her supposed citizens, then that such state is complicit to whatever is happening and should be held responsible and possibly be dragged to International Criminal Court of Justice, because the people have entrusted their natural liberty under your watch, and several thousands, if not millions, have gone down under this dispensation. And if the government refused to, of course, approve AK-47 and 49 to them, if they refuse to license them, then it is another opportunity for them to procure it without license. Because
That's
criminal in one sense.
You are not licensed by the government to bring in arms, and you are going to get it through another means.
Okay. Do you have any license that covers your movement to this place?
That one has a license.
No. Can you understand that even your coming here constitutes a nuisance to the government itself, because they are not happy that you always come here every day to discuss. So, do you have any license that covers your or warrant of this?
That's a different.
What is different about that? Okay, if that is different, what about the terrorist killer herdsmen? Did they have any license? Were they issued any license by the government before they start operating? You are a journalist. That is why Nigerian journalists are the major problem of this country.
How would you go and get something that's not licensed?
Now, how did they procure? How did the Boko Haram, the bandits, the Fulani killer squad?
They are terrorists.
They are terrorists.
Yes, they're terrorists.
Okay, you recognize them as terrorists.
Yeah. You recognize them as terrorists.
No, you recognize them as terrorists because the government.
So what do you call them?
Has different opinion about who they represent, who they are. The government has not recognized them as terrorists.
Yeah, the government has recognized them as terrorists.
Within Nigeria.
Yeah.
And they are killing your own supposed citizens using AK-47 without being authorized.
The last time they
without being licensed. You said your government recognizes them as terrorists. And they are killing your supposed citizens with AK-47, 49 without being licensed by the same government. And the same government refused to hold them accountable, to bring them to book. And you have the moral justification to stop people who have reason to defend their own self against the supposed citizens, against the supposed terrorists. Isn't that madness? Isn't that double standard? No, I am asking. I stand to be corrected. If the government recognizes Boko Haram, killer herdsmen, militias, Fulani militias as terrorists, and the government do not approve their license for procuring destructive armories, assaulted armories. Now, the same government is now against the supposed citizens or indigenous people who have reason to defend themselves because of the failure of the same government to protect them. Their own children, wives, and people, young ones, aged ones, are being raped and killed by the supposed terrorists. And these people say, no, we have to defend ourselves. We have to procure everything within our reach to defend ourselves. And the same government is against them. Then who is the true terrorist? That's why I said the government is the terrorist. Because if you allow terrorists to strive within your territory, within your sovereignty, and they are killing your people. Now, your people, your supposed indigenous people, rose to the occasion, to defend themselves. And you have not brought any terrorists, you have not apprehended any terrorists. Or as a Nigerian journalist, can you tell me anyone that has been arrested? No, you are here to defend. It's not about just asking me a question.
I'm not defending.
Can you tell me,
that's what they call,
has anyone been arrested?
Objectivity.
Objectivity, that is focus. That is what we are here to define. And I'm trying to bring it very closer to the people.
Whatsoever that the federal government gave license for these bandits and terrorists to bring in guns. Do you have any reports?
Thank you.
Can you refer to any evidence?
Okay, let me tell you that
so that you can be objective. Okay.
I'm a very good
investigative
expert in this respect.
Okay.
Now, you said I should establish if there is any evidence to the fact that the government licensed the Boko Haram, the Islamic apologists,
to carry
AK-47. But it is in the public domain that these people move around with assorted armories. You see, with sophisticated deadly weapons within the Nigerian territory. And we have the armies and air force. No one of them have been arrested. They are still holding. There have been testimonies, of course, by the same terrorists who, of course, made a public announcement that most of these armories were being given to them by instruments of the states. You are also aware that there are people that, of course, the police or whatever recovered uniform, military uniform and some military weapons, guns from. And they said that they were given to by the military personnel. Are you aware of that?
What they call fifth columnists.
Fifth columnists?
Yes.
And
fifth columnists.
Yes, and the government allowed this to sign.
In the military.
In the military.
That might be having some other things.
You are not being honest and sincere. You said that there have been testimony, evidence, video evidence to that effect.
And that does not mean the government has given a license, an official license for bandits
to sign.
No, that does not. It's not enough evidence to show.
It's not enough evidence.
To court, it's not enough to substantiate your point.
My point. But it is enough to allow people, indigenous people, to be killed at will. It is enough. You are free, and that makes you so happy the indigenous people are being killed, marked, and raped. My own people are being killed on a daily basis. You see, there have been several killings going on in Imo State. And Buhari have not in any time come up to condemn such dastard acts. Only for him to react on just, is it about 4 people, Nigerians, that were killed? And he said that everybody must go down in Imo State. That is what I am telling you. This government is not sincere because they are complicit of whatever is happening. You cannot tell me that you said you have a government, you have the sovereignty, and you are in control of your sovereignty. But unfortunately, the sovereignty of Nigeria has been compromised, as you rightly admit, that this Boko Haram, of course, the president of Boko Haram and Islamic apologists are present in Nigeria. You can't deny that. And they are also moving about with AK-47 and 49. You can't deny the fact. But the point of contention you are trying to evade the reality is that the government do not license them. And the government who do not license them have not brought them to book.
There should be an evidence that somebody can look at and say, okay, this evidence shows that the government gave license.
Okay, you are looking for an evidence. And you should also bring an evidence that they are very present. It has been reported in Lagos that there is panic here. So you can also give us an evidence what brought them here. The reality is that license or no license is immaterial.
Yeah.
You see, if the government refuses to, of course, issue them license to use the AK-47 in defense of their own self, then they should also go and get whatever they need to get without license. Because the same way Boko Haram, Islamic terrorists are importing these things without license. So people should also rise to the occasion. I salute, of course, the governor of Benue State.
Okay, thank you.
We have seen several killings and assault on his own people. And the government has no justification for not allowing the people to defend themselves because it's an inalienable right. When you have failed in your primary responsibility, you see, and the people took up upon themselves to defend their own of course, inalienable rights given by God, and you want to counter them. It is an act of cowardice. So people should be allowed to defend themselves in the face of current realities. And the best thing is to, of course, let everybody go. And as Autumn has declared war against the terrorists, not against Nigeria. But if Nigeria admit they are the terrorists, then that war will also come for them. But unfortunately, Uzodinma is there killing her own people, killing my own brothers and sisters, refuse to defend them. Just to please, of course, the Fulani Caliphate. It's very unfortunate. Now, you can understand what is going. But my personal appeal is that the journalists, Nigerian journalists and your colleagues should help and tell the Buhari the truth. The fact that they are part of this terrorism. Because otherwise, you cannot see terrorism thriving in the presence of everyone. In the presence of everybody is afraid. I don't know if you are still afraid, but the reality is that Biafra is here.
Okay, thank you very much. No government will come out and say that they are licensing ammunition for terrorists. There might be shady deals. A government might want to do something and do shady and not want to get evidence. But if you don't have evidence on anything, try and be wise in your analysis and presenting. Don't say that the government is being licensed. It's just a claim that cannot be substantiated at this point in time. Mr. Kule, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Christian. Happy New Month. Happy New Week. And good to see you, everybody.
Yes, I greet all of you. Call for self-defense is getting, the heat is getting more. Most states are buying into getting their own outfits.
See, all these things we have been calling for self-defense for how many years now? Since during COVID. After COVID, there was invasions from the Boko Haram, from the Minister for Defense. What's it called? The National Security Advisor, Mongunu, came out on TV that it's time for Nigeria to defend themselves. Bala Mohammed, or what's it called? One of the governors said the Nigeria should start carrying arms. The other one in Matawale said so, likewise, that Nigeria should be armed. So it's theory we have been saying. We need to practicalize it. It is time. You see, we talk too much. We talk too much.
This has been lingering for a very long time.
We talk too much. It's best. It's good to be late than never. It's good to be late than never. So anytime now, if they can walk the talk, let them distribute the arms for people to defend themselves. AK-47, because for now, you cannot hold AK-47 without license. So they should not just.
So the government license AK-47 to the terrorists.
That's the problem now. How did they get their own? How did they get their own?
They call proliferation.
Proliferation of firearms. Smuggling. So if they smuggle, if we people to smuggle,
the government has failed in its responsibility.
Yes, that is. I really buy. I really like those points you are bringing out. The proliferation of firearms. But we too, I think we have to defend. We have to find a means of getting those firearms to defend ourselves. Because if we don't do that, they will enter you and kill you. Yeah. And once you die, Nasara death. Nasara death. Because the way it is now, how they are passing through the immigration, the custom to bring us those arms. The government should intervene and squeeze some people to be answerable to those people having chances, especially in the north. In the north, there's a lot of proliferation of firearms over there. They are doing nothing. The people in charge of the borders, they are doing nothing. But in the south here, they can use all their power to lock the borders for people not to even import, get what they want to eat, to bring what they want to eat. That's a double standard. That's a double standard. That's why I'm saying this country is not one. This country, there's a law for one side and there's another law for the other side. So that to me, I prefer to have the firearms. I prefer to defend myself with the firearms. And us government country, once we come to the table with the government, that please, we don't need any hindrances. We won't need any sending security agency after us. This is what the purpose of these firearms we are handling, to defend ourselves from unnecessary attack from the overwhelming, bandits and the, what's it called? And ISWAP. So to me, I think that's a good idea. But me, I would rather want them to walk the talk, not just to be talking.
I want them to not having AK-47. What is how would they be effective?
That's why I'm surprised. Obeni Akeredolu has said it several times. That's the governor of the Ondo State, that they will procure sophisticated firearms for Amotekun. But up to now, that's why I say, me, I don't like people just talking, that cannot walk the talk.
Because
I don't take them serious.
Has done his own now. How would that be effective?
He has gone what? He has brought his own ammunition.
Yes.
Gotten his own ammunition.
No ammunition. He has security outfit for the state. For Benue
They
State.
can never be effective. They will overwhelm them. They will overrun them. That's they just did. They will overrun them. They will overrun them. You know, they can just come and I pity Upton very well. You know, Upton personally went to UK to go and report Buhari. He went to US to go and report Buhari to the Congress for they are killing his people. And Buhari is there doing nothing. You know, those are the things. These people are frustrated. These people are frustrated. Thank God they themselves are frustrated. Thank God all those governors are becoming frustrated now. And I'm happy that they too they are frustrated because that is what we are going through. With their own SUV, with their own pilot convoy, with their own special protection, police protection unit, that special protection unit of the police, arms of the police, they still not feel safe. We don't have any protection, we are not safe. We are even porous. We are open to attack easily. But they themselves with their convoy, they still not feel safe. Thank God everybody is crying now. They should join us.
Thank God
everybody is crying. And for insecurity now. There's crying of insecurity in the country. The governors too are crying because they know
why is
all
it
the
that
governor
Nigerians
convoy.
are not taking their leaders serious?
Why would we don't read their list?
Going back on Buhari's impeachment.
Why we don't read their list? These ones I think they must have been drunk also. I don't.
The lawmakers
they are intoxicated. Yeah, they are intoxicated. Is it the right time for them to come at the late hour? At the late hour, when the race, if you want to start a race, and you get to the 20 meters to finish, you now want to join the race. You didn't start with the people that started it. You just say, "Oh, coach, can I join the race at the end of the 20?" It's late already. They want to impeach Buhari. Buhari spent 8 years doing nothing. That they were looking, sitting down. Do you know the name I call them? The rubber stamp. The rubber stamp legislators. The rubber stamp. Do as I say, legislators. And that's the problem we have in Nigeria now. The Nigerian president always have, enormous powers. We need to cut those powers. Nigerian president acquire a lot of power to themselves, you know, so that to even impeach them, you cannot do it freely. You will be win chance. You will be win chance. You could see now they are afraid what's it called, the EFCC. They said the fear of EFCC is the beginning of wisdom for them.
Okay,
as it is.
Many people have come to say that this government has not really brought anybody to book, especially the Fulani herdsmen. Fulani terrorists to book. Fashionati's daughter that was killed.
Was tried. That one was tried, and they sentenced them to death.
Those are Fulani.
Yeah, those are Fulani.
They have sentenced them.
Yeah, I follow all those. I follow them.
When people come on this place and say nobody has been sentenced, they are not giving the factual information. People are being sensational. If you are bringing a fact, bring facts. So for the past 2-3 months, people have come to say that no Fulani has been sentenced. I brought this example so as to make some people understand that as a journalist, you are objective, you are fair, you need to be factual. Bring out your facts. Fulani has been arrested. Terrorists have, if they were not arrested, what is happening to who were those in Kuje prison?
They were Fulanis. There were ISWAP, there were Boko Haram.
Those sentenced to death that killed Fashionati's daughter.
They were Fulanis.
Okay, let's continue.
I will be guilty if I don't even say this. I think kudos to those ladies that are doing us proud. It's a Brume, Chukuma, and Amuson, with all these bad news filtering from this country, they still find it fit. I can't do what they're doing. I can't be in America and want to come and run for this unprofitable country. Amuson is a Brume, and Chukuma, Chukuma, You know, the three of them, they won gold on the women this thing. Amuso won gold in 100 meters hurdles. It's a women long jump gold, and they broke world record. Now all these people, all these lame governors now, they'll be saying they are proud of them. The lame government, the president will say they are proud of them. Now, where are the role of men? Where are the role of men? It's just women. Does it mean we men now? We just talk. We are after talk. Where are the role of Nigerian men? Where are the space of Nigerian men? Every glory in this country that has been happening for the past 1 year is being brought by women. So kudos to the women's fold, man. Kudos to them. They're really trying.
Okay. Lastly, if I ask you this question now, you say you want referendum.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
What should be done to tackle insecurity?
Insecurity now.
What should this government do?
Number one. You see the problem we are having now. If you don't come down to the roots on security, to checkmate the security, you can never achieve any result. And what I mean by it's only referendum that can bring state police. They can bring state police, right? That can bring state security. You see, every one of them, they have to cry down to the Abuja to call on the IG for their state to be secured. But with the referendum, every region will have its own state police. So it's operation know who your neighbor is. And that works a lot. And, it's favor us, it's better for us. But I don't know why some people that don't mean well for this country are opposing this referendum. And another thing I want to say, you see, I'm not here to be shouting or campaigning any election again. Because all these youths now, their constituency has started operating, which is the FPL Premier League. You start hearing after.
Yeah, I go here this morning and I saw people.
That is the youth, Nigerian youth for you.
We have the BB Niger.
That will attract their attention. That's it.
Premier League.
That's it. That, yes, that is it.
And now they will resolve ASU strike.
Yeah.
And people will go to school.
Yes, that's it.
So if you register in Lagos and you are in school, how do you vote?
Can you imagine? So the youth has no direction as it is now.
Mr. David, just 3 minutes away.
No, don't tell me 3 minutes, Mr. Christian. Okay, good morning to you. Mr. Christian, you know what? Good morning to our viewers and good morning to everybody and good morning and a wonderful week to everyone. To the question, there's something I want to say. Some persons will sit over there in the diaspora, sit in America, Europe, everywhere. You just come online and say, oh, we will win election. Look at the numbers of registered voters. So these are the data and statistics you need to work with it. I am not saying I don't like Obi, but as it stands now, you asked me a question, I said, what is Obi chance of an election come 2023? Obi chance is slim. I can tell you with every conviction. So see, let them go to these dates.
Me and you, we have made predictions here. And I've warned you several times.
I
told you Asiwaju was going to become the presidential candidate. He said, no, it's not going to become.
So see now, what made Asiwaju to become the presidential candidate?
I told you
no.
NLC will hold their strike.
Is that one?
Their protest.
Is that one protest?
What is it?
Protest are just protest that was just held within one street. Is that one protest? Protest is shutting down the economy. Let government feel the heat. Government said that protest was not a child's play. Lai Mohammed made mockery of them. So that was no protest.
There was a rally in Nasarawa State, a rally in Kano State. There's a rally in Lagos. Mother of all rallies for Obi. I'm not supporting Obi. I'm just bringing out the facts. Social media sensation. Some things, a policeman that was seen collecting bribe on social media, he brought the attention of the Oga IG and he took action. Are you telling me that social media is not powerful?
Mr. Christian, I am not saying social media is not powerful. But would such thing be put into reality? I always told you without 5 pounds of my God, I always told you. It is not when you want to another policy, sit down, dissect these factors. They are fine. This social journal, Nigeria is still a third world country. Don't forget that. Nigeria is not yet a developed country. So there are some factors that will play in on the day of the election. One is vote buying. Who's coming? No matter how government try to curb it, vote buying. And then second thing is that how popular is the candidate? How rooted is this candidate? Adeleke won in Osun State. Is he what induced the what electorate? Not because the people love him.
Let me ask you this question: are Nigerians tired of this current regime?
Are what?
Nigerians tired of this current regime?
Are the what?
Are Nigerians tired of this current regime?
Everybody's tired. Including myself.
That is number one. Number two, are Nigerians tired of old politicians?
When you say no, see now, no wait. When you say Nigerians now, you're not categorizing.
Majority.
Wait.
Majority.
Yeah, majority are tired. But one thing I tell you, sir, in 2015, Buhari was the president from 2015 till 2019. Buhari brought our economy into recession twice. Buhari did woefully in the first regime. Second time again, Buhari came again in 2019. Buhari still won again. He did not. The people still voted for him, did not. Let Buhari come back again. I tell you, Nigerians, most of Nigerians, they are gullible. Nigerians can easily condemn you, but give them stipend, they will shut their mouth.
How did the APC win the election?
How did what?
The APC win the election. It's not through social media.
In 2019?
Like their campaign.
Nigerians are tired of changes. No. Buhari alone was popular, Mr. Christian. Buhari alone, even before now, from 2007 till 2014, till date, Buhari alone, single-handedly on his own, has champion football. So don't take away that. Don't take away. No. Wait.
Why did he win the election?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think if Asiwaju had contested against Jonathan in 2015, do you think he would have won Jonathan? He set up the change. He would have won because now at that time he has no political structure to win Jonathan. So these are things you need to put into consideration. That was why Asiwaju had to lobby, had to work with Buhari, so that he knows that after Buhari, then see Buhari might have paved way for him and then build the structure on ground. That is politics, my brother. Nowhere in the world, power in politics, you lobby for it. Politics has to do with three things: influence, money, and structure. In developed countries, in developing countries, forget that. Don't let anybody start telling you that it's not possible. In Nigeria, in Africa, money is politics. Structure is politics.
So what are your predictions? What are you predicting?
That what?
What are your predictions that Atiku is going to win?
I'm not saying Atiku will win. Okay. No. I said Obi, this time Obi. People should stop saying Obi don't need political structure, political base. He needs these things.
Yeah,
these are the instruments. I like Obi. Among all the best candidates, he's the best. But Obi should stop campaigning only on social media. Let him. It is high time he needs to start going to states. Don't just sit down.
The campaigns are not starting.
No, I'm not saying no. It is start. See, you should go to states, meet people, talk to them. I'm not saying for campaign. Let's see now. Nigeria has about 700 local governments. There are some villages. There are those women there. Those who are there don't know who Peter Obi is. And these two names, Asiwaju and Atiku, it's a strong name. Everybody knows them. So what I'm trying to say that Nigeria politics don't always compare Nigeria politics. If the way Obi is trending now, Nigeria. If it was trending abroad in US and Canada, Obi would emerge as next president of this country. But Nigeria is a third world country. So there are so many things that will merge the general election. Obi should wake up and start going to the grassroots, meet the people.
Okay. Let's look at the impeachment of February.
That was
the senators. Are we going to take them serious?
Take who serious?
The senators saying they are going to impeach.
Nobody's going to impeach anybody. Buhari said Buhari used one grammar. Buhari made mockery of them. He said they are not. He said nobody should take them serious. Even the president knows that what will not be impeached. It is the president cannot be impeached. He says that Ahmed Lawan, the Senate president, will not even allow such discussion to be discussed in the house. It is not when you discuss it in the house. That is when it will start from first reading, second reading, and then third reading. Before it can become a law. Nobody would even, Ahmed Lawan would not even entertain that motion in the house. So Mr. President, that is no news. The president cannot be impeached. It is not possible. The only way Buhari would have impeached had it been Saraki returned as the Senate president then. No, Saraki was in PDP. Buhari would have been gone a very long time ago. If you go watch, in his first time, there are some loans. Saraki stopped the presidency from going. So now Ahmed Lawan is a stooge to Buhari. So you not saying it's like now you're my boss. You pay my rent. You do everything for me. No, tell me. There's no way I can fight you. I will still be loyal to you. So there's no way the president will be impeached. This is reality. And for this show, insecurity.
Security outfit from the governor.
My brother, nobody in the world, no government in the world would want our citizens, would license every citizens to carry arms.
The United States. The United States.
As in, see, everybody, as in, see, every citizens. We have some persons in the country.
Is it the Second Amendment? They call it the United States.
That's what everybody can carry arms.
You can get license.
No, I'm not saying about as in
license.
No. What I'm saying is that what Fulani was saying, what Mr. Secretary was saying, that government should give everybody gun.
No.
That will lead to anarchy. That will lead to anarchy. It's not in the world. And one thing I want to appeal to the government that let security, let it be on the words. It's on the words. FC list now. Let it be on the word concurrently so that both the state government and the federal government can handle insecurity issues in Nigeria. Let governors to also form their own security architecture so as to cope this insecurity alone. Because my brother, if we keep on dragging it, my brother, insecurity will not end. Now, if you want insecurity to end, provide jobs for the people. Let people be engaged. My brother, what gave birth? What's brought about this of insecurity? It is what unemployment and poverty. So if government can solve these two issues, my brother, nobody would want to go into crime. Nobody would want to go into banditry. Just like what they say, that was an idle man is what? It's a double workshop. Imagine senators, the House of Rep members, earning 35 million naira monthly, and House of Rep members 25 million monthly, and you, a citizen, you are not entitled to anything. No pension, no salary. It's forthcoming.
There's a report I heard. I don't know whether it's true. That the federal government is planning to remove 4,000 naira from everybody's account.
No. That's not true. There are some things we should not be saying here. It's not possible. What government said that they will tax us on our calls, data, and some other.
I know that. No, that's a different one.
No, there are things that are just, to me, I think they are tentative.
What do you term as structure?
For me, winning an election, you must be disconnected to the grassroots. You must have full soldiers across nooks and crannies of the federation. That is structure. You must have full soldiers.
Okay, let's start with NMPP. Do they have full soldiers?
It's only
APC. Do they have full soldiers?
APC is the ruling party. They have full soldiers, yes.
Labour Party.
Labour Party is just grooming full soldiers now.
They have. They have.
For Lagos now, I think he has in Lagos, but I don't know the rest of the part of the other part of the country. Okay. But for Lagos, he has full soldiers.
Continue with your explanation.
So if you talk about full soldiers, these are full soldiers these are people. You call them the canvasser, and people that will mount the polling unit for you. Because now in every election, you have officials working for a political party that will take record of the vote counted in that polling unit. These are the foot soldiers that will follow them. After that counting there, it will stop here. They will follow neck to the collection center. Make sure that nobody rigs them off. They have their own data. That They will collect their own numbers, data. Okay, at this polling unit, this is what our candidates score.
Last election, APT election, and national election. When they were counting the votes, you saw people standing.
Yes,
to count the vote together. So is there no, has it not metamorphosed into indigenous citizens, Nigerians also joining to count their votes, almost doing the work of an officer?
Counting your votes as a
voter?
No, as a voter, still will not change anything. But one, you still need people that will stand here. If you don't change anything, what will happen? Counting of votes, people counting of votes, still not change anything. But one thing I want to say is that you still need people that will mount the polling unit for you. Those voters will not mount, those voters will not follow you to the collection center. I put that.
No, this is electronic voting.
This what?
Electronic voting.
This what?
Electronic.
See, what I'm saying is that Obi is our candidate. We want him. Just like that, but Obi should not depend on social media alone. Remember that social media does not win election. Obi needs to see the vision that it takes to win elections. Is the vision the North? What is on?
I'm tempted to ask questions.
No, ask questions. That's flow.
In the North Central has over 22 million votes.
No, not 20,000. Northwest. Northwest
have over 22 million votes. The indigenes of the Northwest, we have other nationalities in that Northwest.
Compared to
in Kano, we have more.
Kano is not populated with.
In Kaduna, we have
none of this. Kano is not populated with.
So if you are saying they have more voters, you also accommodate other nationalities, not only Northerners.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, very well. But one thing is, could they get up to the 25% required numbers of constituted numbers of votes in which INEC stipulates?
Thank you very much,
so
Mr. David.
Obi should come and see, we should run this campaign. I want to work with you. It's not about coming here to shout Obi. See, there are some things we've done Nigerians. Obi is not doing enough. He needs to start going out for people to know him. Sell out his idea. It is not. Obi does not have to wait until when election starts. He should start visiting places, speak to people on the streets. Remember that is only when people need to know who Obi is. Atiku and Tinubu, they are their own roads. But these people has names. These people over the years have made names for themselves.
Okay, thank you, my brother David. Nigerians, from all we have gotten today, Nigerians are tired and they are looking for a way to get out of this mess. Whatever way that will be available and who they will trust, whoever that will be responsible, will be accountable to them, that person will be the person they will support. We are not here to campaign for anybody, but we know that on the streets, this is the reality. I have like 2 minutes. If you have one person that will call in this morning so that you can contribute to the program this morning. Okay, let me use that 2 minutes on Oluwawan. Good morning, Oluwawan.
Morning, how you doing now? What's happening in the show?
Okay, let's get somebody. Mr. V, good morning. Yeah. Mr. V, good morning. I can see you. How are you? Where are you calling from? You have 2 minutes to contribute to the program this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. I've been listening since the start of the program, and I'm calling from London. You know, I want to say I'm not very impressed with a lot of the contributors who have been articulating or, you know, going to PDP, APC, and all those things. I have one question for them. For the past 20 years, APC, PDP, are they not tired of what these two parties have done to this country? Yeah, I left Nigeria in 2002, and there was nothing like Boko Haram then. And what I see right now, it scares me to return back to that country. Really scares me. The only one person that I see that can make a change, they are all ganging up against that one person. We all know it. I'm not asking anybody to go vote for this, go vote for that. We all know who that person is. So on that note, my 2 minutes is up, but you all know who that person is. The only one person that can change that country. I'll leave it here, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. V, for your analysis. Respond.
See, I will respond to what you just said. You said 2002 you left Nigeria, and at that time, Nigeria, according to you, you are right. Nigeria was not like this. But that time to now it's almost many years ago. Nigeria have changed dramatically. The evil one have come to the corridor of power. According to the say, because there is only one man that will change Nigeria, and which we all know. But it will be very difficult for the power to be, because Nigeria is a language of the house of cabals, demonic leader we have in Nigeria here. Can you see what is happening? Killing every day, and there's no resignation. Nobody come to resign one day. No education here, and you are carrying 100 billion to another state, another nation. Can you see what is happening? So Nigeria is destabilized. It's only God can set us free, according to what you just said.
Okay, let's look at more self-defense. Governor of Benue State has said he has created a security outfit, and he hopes that they forestall insecurity in that state. Without AK-47, how effective can a security outfit be in Nigeria, with the terrorists, bandits holding AK-47, AK-49, all sorts of weapons?
See, let me go into that language, because before somebody form a security outfit to protect yourself and his own citizen, you understand? No matter the situation, no matter the approval or no approval of the government of AK-47 for them, they must have had their own means of protection, which is their own means of weapon to protect themselves. Because Nigeria is coming to an end, according to what I'm saying. Because everybody, the other day, a city governor, Katsina State governor, that is the state of the president, he said everybody should harm himself. The other time, a former defense minister, the president of Tofio Dajuma, said everybody should harm himself. Because Nigeria time is coming that everybody will harm himself. Everybody will harm himself. Nigeria will go astray, and Nigeria is coming to an end, according to the language that I'm seeing. The handwriting of the war is telling me in the spirit that if Christ not taking, will go astray. But I believe in God that we will not go astray, because things will disrupt. People will lose. Life will lose. And no African country can contain Nigeria. No world country can contain Nigeria, because Nigeria is overpopulated. So we have to arrange ourselves and bring out one man and speak out in one voice that will liberate us. Because without that, there will be disaster.
Okay, thank you very much, Oluwawan analysis.
You're welcome.
Yes, we are coming to the end of the program this morning. You have somebody? Yeah, over the weekend, Governor of Rivers State said that hoodlums are being recruited for the 2023 election. I have Bayo, good morning. Frequent caller this morning. You have 2 minutes. Thank you very much for calling.
Good morning, Mr. Christel. I just want to say something about 2 to 3 points. The first point is about Festus Keyamo. I want to do some digging about Festus Keyamo. Then I discovered Festus Keyamo was a neighboring community by me. What I mean, he was an indigenous of Uvia in Delta State, and he was born in Efru. You understand? Now, I look Festus Keyamo political office. He was first a minister in Niger Delta affair. Then now Festus Keyamo was a minister in labor and what? A playmate in this present office that is showing. Now, a minister of labor and a playmate. Can Festus Keyamo tell me how many people that he employed since he became a minister of labor and playmate? Can he count to 50 people, 50 Nigerian youth, or 50 average men or women that he employ? That is the answer is no. So for Festus Keyamo to say, to talk on Arise TV to beg parents, that parents should beg their children to call off high school strike, and look it's nonsense to me. Because I know Festus Keyamo went to the University of Ekpoma, if I don't make mistake, 1988 or 1987, and he finished 1992. Then the University of Ekpoma, and now, if it was so, can Festus Keyamo acquired a degree in law? The answer is no. 2, concerning what our brother said, David, about Peter Obi, what David did not know, he don't know the power of what? Revolution. He don't know the power of, he did not know the power of faith. You understand? Like what I said last week, A country called Gambia, they have tired for a certain ruler called Jammeh. So the masses want a change, and they bring what? Yaya Jalo. That is the power of what? Revolution. Revolution is like a rebel. Revolution is like a petrol where you turn in a small fire and it explodes. Peter Obi is just a tool. It's just a tool the people of Nigeria youth using as a revolution. So definitely present out of 110%, Peter Obi will win that election to 109% because Peter Obi movement is a revolutionary movement. Now, when you go to security aspects, like what our brothers say, I think if I don't make mistake, Mr. Shikoze, I live in Italy. I live in Italy. Italy have 5 setup of security. They have the polizia, they have the police locale, they have the carabinieri, they have the guinas finance, and they have the itacos. This is 5. You understand? Now they still also have the vigilante. The vigilante is also licensed to carry gun. Because the gun Italy carry here is pistol, not AK-47. All the police, they carry pistol. You understand? Now, the government, the state government, all of them are awake. Because terrorism in Nigeria before, they want to use it to control the masses. But they look now, the same terrorist is disturbing them, so they don't have peace. Now they want to create the state police. I am very, very happy. It's a good step of Nigeria. It's a good development of Nigeria to fight insecurity, to conquer terrorism. I appreciate. So, Mr. Christian, I thank you very much for your good work because I'm in work now, so I don't have much time. I will end here. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Mr. Big Guy, sorry for that. Do you have any other person that is on the line this morning? Okay. Let's get one more. Sorry, Mr. Big Guy. The mic tripped off.
Yeah, Christian, good morning.
Mr. Udeze Chima, good morning. Thanks for calling. You have 2 minutes to respond to what we are discussing here this morning, Mr. Udeze.
Yeah, good morning, Christian and crew. I'm working, but I need to contribute this morning because I need to respond to David. That's what I said the last time, understand. It's unfortunate that Nigerians have seen politics as a game where a business where they can earn back or where they earn money. Unfortunately, they didn't know that politics is a system, it's a game or a business that they need to invest honestly just to, let me say, put their lives on track. You know, David was saying this morning that Peter B has not done enough. I don't know what David wants Peter B to do again. For me, Peter B has done enough, even more than the other candidates. Peter B has penetrated even the grassroots more than the other candidates, sincerely. He has touched many places through social media. Today, 99% of Nigerians, even the baby unborn, they knew the name Peter Obi, that he's contesting for president. This is his agenda. This is what he wants to do. So what campaign again? David wants Peter Obi to start sharing money or coming out to start sharing polo rice or something of that nature, because they are used to it. Unfortunately, that is not the way. Another thing is this: this insecurity calls for self-defense insecurity concerning insecurity in Nigeria. I'm totally against it. Though I'm for security in Nigeria, but not giving guns to Nigerians. Nigerians are not yet mature to handle such a situation. If that is approved, things will escalate. You will see people misusing the opportunity. That will give people the chance to kill each other, even at a mere little provocation. People, the crime will increase in the society. So, giving arms to Nigerians is not commendable at this moment. No. Even the US that is doing it, in as much, look at their level of civilization. Yet they are still misusing it. Let alone Nigerians, that we know that all of us, 90% of Nigerians, they are hot-tempered. So it's a no for me. Thank you and God bless you. And do have a lovely day ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Udeze. Udeze Chima. Yes, okay, we have come to the end of the program this morning. Yes, my parting statement this morning, without, as it is now, with the configuration of politics in Nigeria today, you cannot win an election without the social media. Last person, Mr. Anoche, great man. Good morning. You have 2 minutes to respond to what we are discussing here this morning. Yes, you can go on.
Yeah. Good morning, Chris and Cook. Good morning. My greetings to all of you there. Nice job you are doing. God bless you all. I want to say something. Sometime in years behind in California, there was robbery in a bank. So an FBI, was called to come and sort the issue out. These two robbers were able to kill 5 FBI men because they overpowered them with gun, right? What did FBI did? They went to a nearby shop and purchased good weapon, good assault rifle, and they send these two guys to God for judgment. You see it? So what I'm saying is that where necessitate impossibility must be, not will, but must be condoned. You see, we cannot see bandits going, in our neighborhood, with authority backing them. Then we, the poor citizens, will be waiting for who to guide us. No, the governors should give all neighborhood money to purchase adequate weapon to wait for these criminals, right? You don't need to ask anybody to defend yourself. Your life is one. It has no photocopy. It's yours. So if the governors are the chief security officer and they are there to protect us, why must we call Abuja for our protection? What sort of democracy are we practicing in Nigeria? We say we are copying America, but what they're doing in America is not what we're doing in Nigeria. Did FBI ask President, what's his name, Biden, or the one before him, what do you call it, Trump, can we buy arms, please, to fight bandits in bank? No. They went and bought arms and destroyed the bandits. If you Google, you will see it. It's there. I was there. I saw it. I was there. I was on holidays. I'm sure it will be in the internet. Search for it, you will see it. So, certain at times, you don't look at the law. You take action. Like when someone points a gun on your head, and you know you can disarm him. Why will you wait for government to authorize you to disarm the criminal? No. It's only a fool who will wait. You will react instantly. You know, it's instinct. My life or your life. I choose my life. And I'll take yours. And bear the consequences. So our governors should stop giving us a savior. Thank you very much, Christian. Thank you. God bless. That is what I have to contribute. Governors should give us AK-47.
This is not for your analysis. With that, we've come to the end of the program this morning. Vice President and News Science and Christian Chugu, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the program. Click on the like. Click on the like button. Click on the like button. And God bless you. Bye for now.